Okay, looks like we're heading into game number 1 of the semifinals on the loser side of the bracket. Frenchies versus RRXD. And for the Frenchies, it looks like they're going to be bringing out the Trench Dahlia combo once more. And they have also locked in the Vi for Biloh. Could see a Ronin here. Could see a Dallas here as well. We saw Emess play Dallas pretty much all day today. And then it looks like it will be the Ronin. Meanwhile, on the other side, pretty similar comp. They will swap out the Dahlia for a Saint, however. One of the two teams here will be eliminated in this matchup. This matchup will determine third place. Fourth place going to Astaroth Esports, the actual 4th seed coming into the playoffs as well, as they were eliminated shortly just a while ago by this team here, the Frenchies. Brady on the Trench, Biloh on the Vi. We'll have RRXD on the Dahlia, and that leaves Emess on, of course, the Ronin. Won't see him on the Dallas this time. We are heading to High Castle. This is a super defensive map. We'll see if this team is able to get any success on the offensive side of things. This is a tough map to score on offense. Meanwhile, it looks like they are showing that they're going B. Trench does have bomb in his hands. Of course, he will be the bomb carrier in this composition right now. Trophies out on the other side of the wall here. Just one to start off with. Barb did come out from the side of RRXD. A little bit of melee. Takes out one. Try to take out a second one there. Picks up the trophy. And they do see Delzi in the doorway to Mansion. They will push up to this box here in the mid. Trophy did not come out. They'll put it back in that original spot. Emess goes down to a nade from Reals. They're going to try and barb this off so no push comes through. Couple shots on the Delzi. Doesn't find the down, though. Now more shots. Delzi falling deathly low. Meanwhile, Brady at 28. A buy trap will come out. Another trophy. And the shots are coming out as the entire team gets wiped for the side of Frenchies. And RXD will take round number 1. When you have a Vi on your team, I mean, a lot of comps in this game so far in the competitive scene are blitz, very fast pace, a lot of utility coming out, plant the bomb, get the kills. You know, it's very fast paced. But when you have this Vi on your team, you kind of want to play a little. You have the option to play slowly. And that's what both teams are electing to do here with this Vi in their comp, especially on a map like High Castle where, you know, the defense has that upper hand, if not more than any other map. Although if you do give up that positioning, you could lose it out to the offensive side and they could gain a large part of the map themselves. Smoke did take out mid there on the side of... Oh my goodness, and I don't even know what happened there, but he did go down. They will get the res. And he gets shot again from xSmarty with the Mamba on the bridge. Now another res coming through. They're trying to get this bomb planted. Finally able to do so. xSmarty did get taken out. Coming across the zip was 1, is 2. Emess finds Delzi. RRXD finds xSmarty. Trying to find the Ronin, and then they do. Now Vi's the only member down. She goes down shortly as I say that. Getting the res on Emess here. Bomb was planted, but they were able to wipe out the team in time. Does have the trophy. We'll elect to grab out the big gun, the MXR, the DMR. Some may say the best DMR in the game right now. He does get Headstrong as well, 10k perk, so he will have 25 extra hit points coming from the armor that you can repair if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen. If you're playing on an Xbox controller, you hold down X. When it's broken, of course. If you're playing on PS4, you hold down square. Looks like they're going straight up mid this time. A Vi trap did come out right in front of the Trench. Brady will back up. Barbed wire cuts them off from mid. Grenade will eliminate that. Trophy now as the bomb comes back mid. He's going to barb off the entrance to the house here. Another Vi trap comes out. We do have 3 members of Frenchies right here in mid, playing these boxes on railing. They will elect to back up. They pick up the trophy. Now they're heading towards B site. They're trying to find one. They find Reels. They will finish her off. Trophy coming through. They're trying to get the plant. But they get interrupted. Rhea does find some shots onto him, but they're not able to get the kill. Now they're planting the bomb. A little crouch spam in case he gets shot once again. He will repair his armor here shortly. Or you expect to see him repair his armor. Emess does fall. He did find a knock, but that might get shortly rezzed. Bomb has been planted right there in the doorway. You have two members watching it from here. Now Vi on the backside, getting hit, has to back up. 2 health to his name. Brady has to back up. There are 2 members pushing his backside. They find 1. They find 2. That is the end right there, as they will take another round. 2-1 now. Losing that first round, and they're proving me wrong, showing me this can be an offensive map, as they're doing it beautifully now. He will grab tracker rounds and tear gas. Does have both his gadgets available, or a gadget and a utility, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if they go towards A again. They did find success on both sides so far. Not so much playing straight up B off that right side. They had to go through mid. They found the opening they needed. This time, no one checks high box there. They jump over the wall. They're going to play plant here. Nice tear gas into the doorway. Another tear gas into the doorway. They know Barb came out, so they know someone's there. They're going to trophy it. They're now inside of tear gas from the opposition. Both tear gases made it past the trophies. 1 trophy down. Looks like they are rotating through mid now. Trying to get position. Vi trap inside the doorway. And it looks like they might be heading towards A for the plant. They do find one. Insane. He's on the side of the bridge there. He gets taken out by Emess. Rhea going down to Ronberg. Delzi finds Emess. He finishes him off as well. 2 members standing. 3 for the side of RRXD. Watching Zip. He knows Delzi's there. Shots going on. He's falling deathly low. He has to back up behind the ammunition crates. Puts a trophy down. Meanwhile, Vi trap comes out on that top bridge. He finds Delzi. Now loops around to help his teammate out. He's on the edge and he finds Ronberg. Ronan, the last surviving member of this RXD team. Bomb at 50% now. Still watching Bomb, holding their positions. Don't want to give up the angle. Delzi finally bleeds out. Looks to repair the armor, changes his mind, picks up the trophy, replaces it next to the bomb here. In case that Ronin knife comes through, they find intel. They get a couple shots. They did get the res on the Vi, but he quickly goes down right again. And they're able to find the Ronin kill shortly after. And another round in favor of the offense here. When this game first released, it was defense heavy, and it's looking offense heavy in these past couple weeks. Double upgrades the trophies, so now he'll have 3 of those available. Bomb will be given back to Trent once again. He's got 1 upgrade on the MXR, so he's got 18 bullets in the clip. First upgrade just increases the amount you can hold in the ammo capacity. Looks like they're going to be jumping over the wall and heading towards B once again. Tear gas. This time gets stopped by the trophy. They won't fall for that again. Trophy stops a grenade from the opposition. Tear gas did make it through, though. Now on the bottom of the wall, he will barb off that entrance from the back. And he's going to start planting the bomb on top of the wheelbarrow. Next to the planter. Can't get the bomb off. And Ronberg finds the kill. The Vi trap was there as well. Ronin's in mid. 1 member down for each side of the team so far. Hitting some barb. He sees him in that back entry point there. He's going to poke out a little bit. Shots did come past. That's not elected to do anything just yet. Now over this backside flank into pool. You got Biloh and Emess. And now Delzi's getting pushed. He does find 1. Rhea finds a second. And this is going to push to 3rd. He finds it. Rhea with a triple kill. Going insane. That might have been a quad if I didn't miss it. A little bit delayed on that first kill early on too. A great flank from Biloh and Emess pushes the team out. pretty much RRXD all alone, able to find the headshots beautifully with the MXR in his hand. He's got a katana in hand as well. 4-1 now. Frenchies lead. They will be looking to go B site once more. This is the final round of the first half here. Bomb in Trench's hands. This time they're going through mid. This did work for them the one time they did it. I think it was round 2. They're going to barb off mid from B there. Saint Drone coming through. They're going to try and finish him off. They cannot do it. The res goes through. Tear gas, smokes, everything being used in that doorway. Look at this move. He has the bomb. He's playing aggressive. He gets in his face. Will he find the shots? No, sir. He does find the trade in Nox, but he's going to get rezzed most likely there as Ronberg was able to finish him off. The bomb is not in a good position, and this round could go in favor of the defense as now Vi is the last member surviving and is caught all the way on the other side of the map. It could give this up. They'll be up 4-2 heading into half. If he miraculously pulls off this, which he cannot even hit a single shot, so never mind that scenario. Moving into halftime now. Looks like Biloh's going to stay on the Vi. Emess going to stay on the Ronin. Brady's going to pull out the Trench once again. Looks like Rhea's going to pull out the Dahlia as well. Same composition, this time for defense. Meanwhile, on the other side, they're going to trade out the Saint for a Dahlia this time on the offensive side. A little bit more utility. You could go for smokes, but I believe the Dahlia link bug is, pun intended, linked to the purchase of a smoke for her. So you will see grenades come out for that. So you won't see smokes most likely, which means, you know, that's what Saint brought to the table. Dahlia could go smokes, but then again, you give up the link. Pulling out the trophy pretty early here. Of course, that's the first buy, most likely for Trench each and every single time, as that it brings a lot of utility. You know, I was talking to some people. Some people were saying that they've seen a lot of chalks in the North American comp scene starting to pop up. I said, yeah, you know, that's mostly because it replaces the glitch. You know, glitch is theoretically good until you realize that his ability does not destroy trophies. And, you know, if it did, I think glitch would be played pretty much every game. Barbed wire comes out. Not a very good one as he double looks at it and kind of frowns. Smokes from mid to B here. Vi-Trap comes out. Kind of halt that. Reels does find Emess. Meanwhile, on the flank, can he finish off Delzi? No. Reels finishes off Emess, though. Biloh was able to finish off Ronberg. One member down. They might get the res. You can hear it going off. They're right there on the steps. A grenade comes through. Doesn't find any damage. Now a trophy. That does stop part of that Vi-Trap, so only one of the 3 will land. Bomb has been planted now. Barb is right there. Can't go that way unless they want to sit out in the open, taking out barbed wire, or just sit out in the open trying to trench their way through it. Checking the backside of A here now on the low ground. Shots coming on, trying to find where they're coming from. RRXD still electing to be up top. No MXR, so he has to deal with the Executioner, trying to hit those headshots. And right there on the bottom is Delzi behind Biloh, and he gets a double. Patiently waiting, and Reels will finish off RRXD on the top, but oh my goodness, Delzi sitting there on the trench just waiting, able to pick up a double kill himself. What a play. Pulls out the MXR now. A little bit of long range compatibility, a lot better than the Executioner, but we'll see where they go with it. 4-3 now as 2 straight rounds have gone in favor of RRXD. RRXD being the number 2 seed coming into the playoffs today, and the Frenchies being the number 3 seed. Tightly contested. Frenchies put up a fight against Orgos Roco. Now heading into this, we'll see what they do. Barb does come out again, this time a little bit more successful. Trophy stopped 1 tear gas. Couldn't get the second one down in time. Grenade will come through. Won't connect. And mid is going crazy. Reels finds a double kill. xSmarty finds Brady as he pushed in a little bit too much. And now it's Vi left all alone. And he will shortly get flanked and destroyed. And now we have a tie game.
Vous avez push là?
Mais il y en a un qui tient le mid en fait, c'est logique, genre c'est ce qu'on fait nous, pourquoi je le fais pas eux?
Mais on allait tuer, on est juste mort de votre gars sur B.
Là j'allais le tuer mais j'ai pas eu le temps frère. Il était un HP.
On a pris 3 balles du French.
Good choice.
Vas-y, let's go les gars, wesh.
This time, Trench playing a little safer on top of the tents there, out of combat, has to return. Biloh and Brady looking to hold B site once again, mid being held by Ronan and Dahlia. I don't know about the Dahlia being this far away from the Trench. They are linked. That could come in handy. Shots coming out, tear gas as well. Vi traps, it's going down on B site right now. And they find Delzi. They still have members there. Dahlia, you can hear that sound cue coming from Dahlia. They are rezzing the Trench. Ronberg gets taken out. And that's a double for Brady now. RRXD finds the finish. Emess finds Reels in that backline as well. Dahlia, the only member standing here. They know where he is. He's behind the box. They're going to shortly rush him and finish him off. 5-4 now as the Frenchies here on High Castle look to take the lead and try and close out game one. Headstrong coming out. He does have his tear gas already. Does have that single upgrade on his MXR already as well, I believe. Could be wrong. Maybe it's 18 in the clip to start with. I could be wrong. I believe it is. Maybe. I think it's 12 in the normal clip and 18 for the first upgrade, but correct me if I'm wrong out there. Trophy comes out this time, just one barb, this time on the right side. Trophy gets used up. They're going to place another one. Repairing armor. Tear gases make it through because he's repairing armor instead of putting the third trophy down. Finds one. Biloh did find one as well. Biloh does finally die inside the fire, though, to his own fire. xSmarty able to finish him off. Smokes came out. They might be planting B here. It's a 3v3. He knows someone's there. Can Brady push this? iReaa falls to Reels. Shots coming out. The tear gas will come on both sides now. They are shifting towards mid. It looked like Delzi was going back towards mid. xSmarty finds Emess. And now Trench left all alone. We could have a tie game once again. Repairing the armor as he's going to need to. He knows these guys are coming for him. Knife comes out. They shoot it. Doesn't find any damage from it. They've armed the bomb. It looks like it's on A site. Checking his corners. He finds Reels. xSmarty's there as well. Repairing his armor once again. And this looks like an impossible situation for the Trench. Finds one down, though. Nice shots onto the head of xSmarty. Repairs. Looks like he was trying to repair the armor once again. And watching Zip is Delzi. And he will not let him cross. Tied game once again. That's what happens when you have the 2 seed and the 3 seed going up against each other. So tightly contested, especially in game 1. Grand finals on the line. Or grand finals appearance. As Orgless Roco sits and awaits their opponent.
On peut pas. En fait, on a fait la moins 2, mais on s'est fait asperger de vie et tout en fait. On peut pas garder le. On a pris double vie et le fire.
Non, mais j'ai joué slow sur le dans tous les cas.
C'est go, let's go là, les gars, on est en défense.
Parce que si on la trade de la push, middle, on va se faire niquer par le Trench.
Vi and Trench, of course, will go towards that B site once again. Try to hold it down from inside this doorway. Trophy will come out this time. This time he doubles up on the trophies. Barbs that right side. And this time the tears gases are not getting through. Or the Vi traps, excuse me, and the nades. Finally, 2 tear gases make it through. A Vi trap as well. Finds the shots he needs onto Ronberg. iReaa gets Delzi with a nade. Finished off Ronberg quickly enough. Is a 3v4 right now. Smarty gets taken out by Biloh, though. Delzi finds some shots onto Brady. They were going toe-to-toe there. Trench v. Trench. Emess finishes off Delzi. RRXD gets taken out on the A side towards mid. Real's the last member standing for RRXD. Is coming through mid. Did get some shots out through a grenade as well, I believe. Repaired the armor, backing up. Just got to play patiently here. Remember, he's got to plant a bomb. They can hear his footsteps in mid. He is still crossing. The smoke came out. And now 3 men will rush him, and he will fall. 1 round away from winning are the Frenchies here in game number 1 of the Roco Showdown European Playoffs.
Good choice.
Ouais, en fait, ils envoient tout, bat.
Mais ils en plus, en fait, ils envoient des grenades et des battes et tout. En fait, hein, ils envoient tout en même temps.
Ouais, ils envoient tout, mec.
Alors, ils envoient vie, feu, tout.
Je mets une grue sur le site.
Sinon, juste.
Of course, we'll see that Vi and that Trench go towards that left side once more. Try to hold it off. Last round, pretty good. Changed it up. He pretty much triple trophied right away and saved their life there at the beginning. They did end up falling, but they found some kills. He hasn't trophied at all yet. I guess he was waiting for the nades. They can just hold out on those. They want to stop the tear gases. 1 trophy was used. He doubles up on him again. He's going back towards the archway in the backside. He will repair his armor. Smokes come out as well. And this might be the opportunity for RRXD to hit their plant. Vi traps from the mid. Biloh trying to hold it down. He has Molly in hand. Finding shots on the Ronberg. Smoke comes out on sight once again. And it looks like the res will come through. And there's a knife right next to Trench. And that'll be from Ronin. 2 members down now. Dahlia, Ronin, the only ones remaining. They get 1 res off from the Dahlia. He goes instantly down again. He finds headshots, but it's not enough. He is 1 shot there behind box. Brady falls, and they finish them off shortly after. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be a victory for Frenchies here in game number 1 of the Roco Showdown EU Playoffs. We'll be back shortly with game number 2. This is semifinals matchup number 2 in the loser side. Orgless Roco already in the grand finals, awaiting the winner of this matchup. It is a best of 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Game number 2 of the loser semis right now between Frenchies and RRXD. And we are here on Icarus, just for you, those of you interested. Map bans, of course, were Skyfell and Canals. First map was won by the Frenchies 7-5 on High Castle. And here we are on Icarus, and let's take a look at what compositions we have coming out for both teams so far. Looks like a Lancer will be in play for the Frenchies as they have the Trench Dahlia combo and a Vi sitting behind them. So with the Lancer, you can play kind of fast. And with the Vi, you can play a little safe and a little slow if you elect to do so as well. Trophy coming out, of course, for Trench in the first round bye. Let's see what else is happening here on the other side. Pretty much the same composition, except for they trade out the Lancer for the Ronin. They, of course, will have that Dahlia and Trench link, and they'll have the Vi in case they want to play a little slowly as well. And with the Ronin, they can play fast at the same time. So both teams, similar comps, just a little difference in utility, weapons, and abilities, being the Lancer and the Ronin. Bomb will be in Trench's hands, and it looks like they're going B-side. Right off the bat, they're going to push up to boxes here. They do know there's a Ronin knife somewhere. They heard it go off. I think it's to his right. He does see someone behind white circle. You know, he's behind white box now. I think he's behind double stack, maybe single. Lancer is there. Emess finds 1. Biloh gets traded out, though. And they will find 3 members already. 2 down for the side of Frenchies. They will plant the bomb here. Trophy up on it as well. They're going to barb off the spawn side of RRXD. With just Delzi remaining, he will run across. It looks like he's going towards mid. Emess just checking here. And Emess, one of those players that we've seen flex onto a lot of things. The Lancer, the Ronin, the Dallas. And he's looking like he's playing successfully on all of them as Frenchies fight to keep themselves in this. Barb will come out, but Emess jumps on the box and finds the kill onto the trench as they will take round number 1 here in game 2.
Par contre, j'ai pris des moments, mes balles sur Ronin, ça touchait pas.
Bon, arrêtez de bugger, bande de fils de chauve, s'il vous plaît.
Of course, he's going to get that MXR online, get those headshots pinging, baby. And that's the way to do it. Pretty early on here.
Là, en fait, si vous attendez, c'est chiant.
Ouais. Tente une A ou pas?
Looks like they might go B site once again. They could fake A, and hey, they could play mid as well. Play a little bit slowly with the Vi and see where they would like to go. But this looks like it will be a mid push for the time being. They start to rotate towards A, but then quickly change towards mid once again. They are going to smoke mid, check B. From their line of sights, they are getting fired upon. They find one, they find two. They'll finish off both of them. The plant will come through on A right behind that box. That's the standard plant location. They won't finish the plant. And it looks like they're going to, as I say, that's the standard plant location. They change it up and plant it in the doorway. They find shots onto Ronberg, and that'll finish off RRXD once again for round number 2.
Let's go.
Good choice.
Viens, Brady, viens, Brady.
Vous voulez faire quoi là?
Getting the link up there. We do see a katana, I believe, in the hands of Biloh on the Vi there. Looking to get a little melee throwing action going on. I'd like to see what the Lancer's running. Believe he's got the 24S in his hand, which is the Uzi available for her pretty much, her submachine gun. Don't know if they elect to go mid again. They will split 2 mid, 2 towards B site. They hear the Ronin knife come out. They see Ronberg. And Brady's got eyes. He says 2B. They know they're there, and they're coming through mid onto B as well. Vi-Trap blocking them off, and they might rotate towards A this time. And they will rotate towards the backside of A. They're going to have to take control of long. Someone might already be set up, and we do see one there. Barb comes out. And they will deploy the trophies here in the alleyway as well. It does block 1. Does have one more trophy as he already double upgraded that, I believe. He could have taken the first one down. Repairing his armor now. Still bomb in hand. Hasn't gotten the plant yet. Picks up 1 trophy. Will place it right after the first one gets used up. Barb is right there on tree, separating the point pretty much into 2 halves. They are checking, and they are going to plant behind small box here on the left side. Not a normal plant spot, especially with these line of sights pushing you out. Ronin still getting shots on from deep. He's going to repair his armor once again. No one falling for either side just yet. Trophy gets used up there, and now they're pushing towards Ronin. Falling low, he will find the shots that he needs. Brady falls low, doesn't get revived in time. And now the Dahlia revives comes through. Vi-Trap can't help them as the entire team gets eliminated from that flank from the long lane there. That being the street with the little car in it. 3-0 now. Frenchies with a commanding lead. They could go up 4-0. Especially on the offensive side here. Winning 4 rounds on offense is huge. Although it's starting to not be that big of a deal, especially with a day like today. All 4 teams in the playoffs winning a lot more rounds on offense than they have on the defensive side today. Could be a change of pace, could be just teams recognizing openings a little bit better than they have before, playing a little bit more aggressive on the offensive side instead of playing as defensive. Barbed wire goes out, the smokes go out, trophy as well. Now the bomb plant will come through. This is quicker than the last 3 rounds. Probably combined to another trophy in the alley. Kind of help Vi and Trench out. He will double gas both entry points. Trophies get used up here. I think that was a bat that just flew past. Could have been a katana. As we know, all 4 members on the other team will have katanas in their hands. Now the res coming through onto Biloh as he did fall. Emess finds Reels in the back, and now the flank is in full effect as Emess finds Smarty. And now pushing long through the barb. Biloh will fall once again. They are on the defuse, and they will finish off Trench easily as they go up 4-0 here.
Je sais pas s'il est en train de les enculer tout ce bac comme ça.
Ça les fait chier normalement.
Has tear gas, elects to double upgrade that trophy there. Bomb being thrown out for Trench to pick up. We've seen them go A a couple times here successfully. Saw them go B successfully. We saw them go B and then push towards A on the backside rotation. That was nice. They've pushed through mid and gotten to A. That was nice. This team is firing on all cylinders right now. And it looks like they will be heading towards A side this time. We could see them go through mid. And it's exactly what we see. Biloh, Brady going through mid. Meanwhile, RRXD right behind, helping them out as well. And they are pushing right into the face of Dahlia. They find the trench as well. And that's a double down already. They will plant right in the doorway. Now Emess finds Smarty. Or finishes off Smarty, excuse me. And they find the third, they find the fourth, they find their 5th victory here in game number 2. As they are looking to close this out quickly and efficiently. Of course, the bomb will go to Trench again. They push through mid that time with a force to be reckoned with. That aggressive nature did not slow down. Man, I don't think RRXD was ready for that. The number 2 seed right now, trailing 5-0. Trailing 1 game to 0. On the hinges of elimination here in the Roco Showdown Phase 1 playoffs. Those of you out there wondering, these are European teams playing right now. North American region will have support in the Roco Showdown, hopefully in phase number 2. More details on that. Make sure you follow Roco Showdown on Twitter. Meanwhile, Ronan trapped between 3. Finally goes down. Emess finds him. Biloh finds Smarty. They're going to plant the bomb after 2 quick frags. Now, tear gas in mid. Barb over there as well. They do find Delzi's right in front of them. By trap kind of holding them back. They find 1. They find 2. It's 6-0.
Mais en fait, on est trop rapide, gros. Genre, on fait pas pareil tout le temps.
Now swapping sides here on the defensive side, up 6-0. Firing on all cylinders is the Frenchies. They've got the Trench Dahlia combo. They bring out Vi Lancer once again. Meanwhile, for the other side, it is an exact mirror matchup as they bring out the Lancer to replace their Ronin they used on defense. And I don't know if this is going to be able to help them. They can play a little bit differently here with the Lancer on a flank maybe, but the way they are getting outgunned, they are playing a game at a slower pace right now, and it is not paying off.
En fait, tu sais, je rigole, mais c'est même pas en mode trash, tu sais, c'est en mode genre, on fait une arme, gros, j'ai l'impression.
T'aurais dû jouer Ronin, hein, Brady.
Got the trophy ready to go. All they do, I mean, all they need to do is win 1 round. And the way they've been looking this game so far, this could be over very shortly. Although they are on the defensive side, so let's see if they play a little bit more passively, or they could just get as aggressive as they were on the offensive side. I mean, these blitz comps getting kind of insane more recently. They do send 3 towards the B site, and Trench all alone on A, checks long, doesn't see anything, smokes in mid. Still checking A site just in case. Remember, they have a Lancer. Those silent footsteps could come in play. They find 1, and Brady getting a couple more shots. Biloh finishes off Delzi and Ronberg. Only 1 member standing. This could be the end. It is 7-0, a flawless game here from the side of Frenchies as they will move on to the grand finals of the Roco Showdown playoffs here in Phase 1 to face the #1 seed Orglis Roco.
Ils tiennent à ma